Well, good morning. Glad to be with you on this November 7th. I know we're one day away from the presidential elections, and many of you are concerned about the state of our nation and where things are headed. And so I want to give you my November 8th prediction today. It's a three-word prediction that I know you can bank on. This is going to happen. It's pretty certain. I've prayed about it, thought about it, and I feel like this is really where things are happening. I know what some of you are thinking. You're wondering this one question. You're going to be wondering who is going to be inside the White House. And so I want to give you an answer. And it's not the answer maybe that you're expecting, but it is the answer and the word of the Lord today. Check it out. Many of us are so focused on this presidential election that we're wondering and we're consumed in our minds with worry and doubt and fear about the upcoming presidential election. Who's going to be the president? Who's going to run the country? But today I'm going to give you my prediction. And my prediction is this: no matter who gets elected, Jesus will be Lord. That's my prediction. Jesus is Lord. And if you believe that with all your heart, you really believe that Jesus is Lord and King, then you can live above the circumstances, above the fear, above the stress, above the worry. Do you know that in the Revolutionary War in America, the colonists had expression that they used, no king but King Jesus. And that is the heart cry of Christians today. It must be our cry. No king but King Jesus. Romans 10:9 and 10 says, if you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. It's speaking of eternal salvation, but let me tell you this. You can also be saved from the worry, from the fear, from the doubt, from the unbelief that you have concerning this presidential election if you remember these three words: Jesus is Lord. Those three words can save you from the stress, the worry, the fear, and the anxiety of the next presidents. See, you just have to remember, Jesus is Lord. I want to read from you from Hebrews chapter 11, verse 23. By faith, Moses' parents hid him for 3 months after he was born because they saw he was no ordinary child. And here you go, ready? And they were not afraid of the king's edict. They were not afraid of what the king had to say. They weren't afraid of what the king had to decree because they knew this one truth, that God was the Lord. Jesus is the Lord. If you believe it with your heart, you can live worry-free on November 7th, 8th, 9th, and beyond. So my encouragement to you today is this: remember, Jesus is Lord. And if you've never made that declaration and made that your prayer, say it today. Jesus, be my Lord. And he will be the king of your life if you allow him to do just that. Hey, if you like it, like it. If you love it, share it. God bless you. Have a great day.